I am Professor Bhat, G.K. Bhat. G stands for Gopal, K stands for Krishna, Gopala Krishna Bhat. Bhat is my surname. I hail from Bangalore. Okay. And I'm very glad to introduce me to you. You want to know about me? You know, next year, next year, I'll be entering into 50th year of my teaching service. 50th, 50. 50th year of my teaching service. And I'm very glad to tell you, in the past, one of my students got to fourth rank in a NEET. Fourth rank in NEET. Another girl student, this was boy student, another girl student got 41st rank in a NEET. In that year, 17 lakh students have taken NEET exam. In the previous year, one of my students got a 78th rank in a NEET, and he was the topper in South India. And this Sankirth, fourth rank, all India rank, fourth rank. And I have the experience of teaching these NEET students for nearly 1.5 decade. NEET students. And other students, I used to teach PU students, degree students, MSc, university students, PhD students, medical students, medical engineering students. I used to teach all these under different capacities. Okay. Now, if you want to know about my background, let me just show you my introduction. Just showing you that, okay, 1 minute, just exposing. Let me just show you. Can you see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see my name?
Yeah. Is,
Yes.
Yeah.
is
You can
readable?
have my
Srishti?
number.
Yeah.
Dia,
It's readable.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
yeah. Dia, can you read the number? Srishti,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
it? Please note down this number. 944822.
Nine nine
Hello.
double four eight two six triple 633 6.
Okay. Now, here onwards, if at all you have any doubts on biology chapters, you can message me or you can send the message in email address or in WhatsApp message, and you can expect the reply from me. Okay? Right? So,
Yeah.
to tell you, I have taught zoology subject at the beginning in various institutions. And these are all different institutions where I have taught zoology and biology. So, under the capacity as a demonstrator, lecturer, professor, and as guest faculty, I have been put up now around 49 years of teaching experience. That is what I said. Next year, I'll be entering into 50th year of my teaching experience. I served as the head and faculty in biology of medical lecture course at a base. Base is one of the institutions, just like your Allen, Akash, and other institutions. I served there as head and biology faculty and served as a director in another academy during 2016-18. And these were the institutions which I used to visit prior to this corona lockdown. I used to visit nearly in the 2 years around 25 different institutions, and I used to prepare the students for writing NEET examination, particularly, and also in some places CET, state level examination, right? So, this is my office at Bangalore, okay, and with these two other faculties. And what you see on the background is the boy who got fourth rank. This boy who has done his medical at All India Institute of Medical Science in New Delhi, and this girl got to 41st rank, and this boy got to 78th rank in the previous year. So now, apart from working as a director, I also teach biology for CET students, NEET students, and KVPY, Kishore Vaidyanik Prosahak Yojana students who want to take up that exam and want to become great scientists. I was a recipient of Best Teacher State Award. This award was given to only one teacher in the year 2001-2002. Amongst all the science subjects like physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, statistics, geology, computer science, electronics, mathematics, one teacher was selected from the entire state for this award. I was fortunate to get this award in 2001-2002. Right? And this is what? Award receiving ceremony. This is the then governor, that is Chaturvedi sir, giving me the award. And this is myself in 2001-2002. Right? Nearly 20 years back. And this was then education minister. And this is U.R. Anantamurthy. I received Best NSS of the State Award in the year 1990, 91, 92. NSS is National Service Scheme. Guided one student for PhD and one student for MPhil. Published and presented 50 plus research papers in reputed national and international journals and symposia. Visited places like Natural History Museum London, Catholic University France, Andaman Nicobar Island, in connection with my research work. And also I visited other places, Lakshadweep Island and United States of America, Bali, Indonesia, Singapore, and all other European countries. Right? I am very glad to inform you that I have discovered 5 new species of amphibians. Look here. This is what are the species I have discovered in 2004. In 2004. This looks like a snake. No, this is not snake. This is limbless amphibian. Are you following me, Dia?
Yes.
Srishti, are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yeah? These are not snakes. This is legless amphibian. It is related to your frogs and toads. This I discovered in 2004. And this Srinivasa was my PhD student. And I gave the name Gaginepis Madhavai. And this is what you have. Another one. Gaginepis govensis. And these were all my students in 2007. Again in 2007, I discovered one more, that is Gaginepis madhaensis, right? In 2008, we could discover one new species of a frog. 2008 was a year, international year of a frog. In that year, we could discover a new species called Nyctibectracus dattathensis. We have named it as a dattathensis. And in 2011, we could come out with the new species of another limbless amphibian, and I named it Ichthyopsis davidi in honor of a person who is still working at the Natural History Museum, London, by name David. Associated with these scientists from London, France, and Italy in collaborative research work. Review a number of scientific research papers for Kind Science, Journal Bioscience. These are the most reputed science journals of India. Zoo Outreach, a foreign journal, and also reviewed project proposals and project completion reports for DST, and also reviewed a book on ecology for Tata McGraw-Hill, and co-authored a biology textbook for first and second PUC, and also medical entrance examinations. I have co-authored textbooks for first PU and second PU, and also Singage published medical entrance examination book. Under his capacity as the founder president of Singeri Nature in Chicago, and as a former guest instructor for General Timmaya National Academy of Adventure, Jetna, Bangalore, organized more than 50 adventure and nature camps. And myself have undergone basic mountaineering training at Nehru Institute of Mountaineering at Uttarakashi, NIM, and scaled nearly 20,000 feet height of Himalaya mountains in 1993. Associated with the NSS for 22 years and participated and organized 18 NSS special camps. Led the Karnataka State NSS contingent in the RD period in New Delhi. As an environmental activist, got associated with the author and environmentalist later Dr. Shiram Karant, and participated in Save Western Ghat Jatha or Abhiyana. Associated with the cooperative movements for 12 years by serving as the Secretary of Employees Cooperative Society. Served as warden of boys hostel, and also worked as a master trainee in population census, human population census in 2001 at Singeri Taluk. Served as the secretary of Mangalore University Zoology Teachers Association during 2001-2006, and as the president of Mangalore University Zoology Teachers Association later. Right? Donated 34 units of blood to KMC Hospital, Manipal, and also Sharda Dhananti Hospital at Singeri. Signed an undertaking to donate eyes after death for the purpose of eyesight restoration. And also submitted a will to donate the body after death to the nearby government hospital. And this is my small hobby. Whenever I used to get some time, I used to participate in this folklore dance of Yakshagana folklore dance of South Canara, Mangalore, Udupi. And this was latest for about 2-3 years back. Right? So these are all what I wanted to show about my personal achievements. And I can show you a little bit other. That is, let me just show you one more. That the achievements of my students. Can you see this? Srishti?
Yes. Yes.
Diya. See, these are the two students. Sankeet, he got a 4th rank in the NEET in 2017. And he got AIMS rank 27. And he is pursuing his medical at New Delhi. He is completing his course now. This girl, Rakshita Ramesh, she got 41st rank in NEET 2017. And this boy got a 78th rank in NEET in 2016. And this boy got a 2nd rank in Karnataka CET. And this boy got a 15th rank in Karnataka CET, 509 in NEET. And this boy has completed his MBBS in Manipal KMC, just paying 11,000 rupees of fees. Just 11,000 rupees. See, these are all students from Shaheen College, Bidar. And these students knew only Urdu, not much of English. So, language will not be a barrier. Even if you don't know, if you are told your English is not good, don't worry. You have to understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you can write the objective type of questions without any problem. And these students from remotest place in Karnataka, they could get to 25th, 59th, 60th rank in Karnataka state CET, just like your Gujarat CET Karnataka also conducts the CET. And these two boys, he got very good marks in PU, what is equivalent to 12th standard. See, 594 out of 600. And this boy got a 15th rank in KCT just by attending online classes. So don't think that online class is of no use. Online class, you cannot understand the concept. Yes, you can understand the concept. No doubt about it. Right? So this girl, again, in 2014, she got 341st rank in APMT. At that, it was APMT. And she got second rank in a state level. This boy has pursued his education at JIPMA. Now, whenever the students look for MBBS, you must know that the best medical college in India is All India Institute of Medical Science. You also come across other topmost colleges like JIPMAR, Pondicherry, Armed Forces Medical College, Pune, Christian Medical College, Vellore, Bangalore Medical College, Bangalore, Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, Udupi, Manipal, St. John's Medical College at Bangalore. So in this way, you have best medical colleges, you should think about best medical colleges. Remember, if at all you score very good marks, you can get into medical college. I don't remember it present the name at Delhi, exclusively for girl students, where the students finished their medical course with just 600 rupees. Yeah, 600 rupees. Everything is free for girls provided you get very good rank in NEET. What is available for 600 rupees? If you get to top, you will not get to bottom. If you purchase bottom, you will not get to top. Am I right, Dia? Srishi? Hello. You will not get one good branded
Yes.
chappal. Even one branded chappal you will not get for 600 rupees. Ordinary chappal. So this is what you have. Devanand Galgali, he got a second rank in Manipal University examination, 17th rank in KCT, and he has pursued his medical course in St. John's Medical College. Look, this guy, he pursued his medical course in JIPMAR, right? These are all my students. Hemant, see here his achievements. AIMS 12th rank in the entrance exam. JIPMAR second rank. CMCLO selected. NEET 332 rank. Karnataka KCT first rank. St. John selected. Manipal 7th rank. And you know, this guy later joined AIMS, finished his MBBS. When he wrote, look here what he has written to me. G.K. Bhat sir was one of my inspirations during student days. His methodology of teaching, interaction in class, and constant motivation was a driving force for me to attain my dreams. He is one of my favorite teachers and supported me at every step of my journey. So after 5 years, when he wanted to write entrance examination PG, see, he has sent me the message like this, right? So this I received on 21st June 2019. Hemant Dele. Hi sir, Hemant here. I got 8th rank in JIPMAR, 3rd rank in PGI Chandigarh, 5th rank in AIMS PG entrance exams. I'll always be thankful to you for your teaching, without which I could not have come to AIMS itself in the first place. I'll join something surgical in AIMS. Thank you once again, sir. So these are all some of these achievements of my students. Okay. They used to write a good number of exams, and they used to listen all the advice properly, and they have all come successful in their medical entrance exams. As I told you, they used to get the seat in the best medical colleges of our country, right? So, you know, if at all you attend the class very carefully, if at all you make it a point to follow strictly the instructions given by us, and if you take this test every alternate month whenever it is given, or if you write the test through app and all, definitely, certainly, you'll also make a point to succeed in your goal. Okay. So this girl, she completed her MBBS at Medical College in New George Washington University by getting 60,000 scholarship. She was an NRI and she got her medical seat and she has completed her medical there. So this is what I wanted to tell you. We have to do the best we can. This is our sacred human responsibility. Who said it? Albert Einstein. Right? Okay. Clear? Srishti?
Yes.
Dia?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where are your friends now? Tell me. I was told that you will bring some of your friends to the class and you will attend the class. No problem. You might have told your friends. Okay. Now, I would like to know what you studied so far in your college. Which chapter in biology also taught to you? Dia, are you
We,
from the same college?
we are in 12th standard
Yeah,
currently.
12th standard. Please let me know what topic was taught to you in biology.
Sir have taught first, second, third, fourth, and sixth chapter of biology, standard 12 NCRT.
Sixth chapter,
Yeah.
molecular basis of inheritance.
Yes.
And Dia, hello.
We are in same institute.
Oh, you are in same institute. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
so molecular basis of inheritance is started, huh?
Yes. Yes.
How many teachers to teach you?
One. One.
Only one? Oh, why that he has taken up that chapter at the beginning? That chapter.
No, he has completed chapter one, 2, 3, 4, and now we are currently on chapter 6.
Oh my goodness. When your college started, classes started.
2 months back. Two
2
months
months
back.
back. So you tell me now, out of these chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, which chapter you like more? I know. I know. Which chapter is interesting? Dia?
Third.
Huh?
Third chapter. Number third.
Chapter 3rd?
Yes.
Shall I start chapter 3rd now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Right? So I would like to take up now. I would like to ask a question with you now before I start. Would you like me
Yes.
ask a question?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
You tell me why that in case of human being, testes are present outside the body, ovaries are present inside the body. Why? Why that testes are not present inside the body?
To
Dia?
maintain temperature.
Yeah. Okay. What happens to Dia? Okay, let me ask you, Dia. Dia, what
Yes.
happens if the testes are present inside the body?
Sorry?
If the testes are present inside the body, just like ovary, she said testes are present outside, temperature like that. What will happen if the testes are present inside the body of human being, not outside, inside? What may happen? Any idea? What will happen
The
to?
process of gamete formation will not occur.
Yeah, at high temperature, spermatogenesis will not occur. Okay. Now, okay, let me just take up. I will just go very slowly. You just find out if at all you want. If at all I go very fast, you will let me know. I shall stop here and there in between. I'll ask you, do you have any doubts? And what I wanted is that you should do note down important points. Just words only. I will not give much time. I will not give you much time for you to copy down. Or you can also keep NCRT book with you. You can just underline there and also note down important points. Shall we do like that? Dia
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
Srishti.
sir.
Okay. Now let me start with the chapter that is, okay. Yeah, you wanted human reproduction. You know, humans are sexual. I'm going by each and every sentence that is mentioned in your anxiety book. Humans are sexually reproducing and viviparous animals. What do you mean by that? Viviparous?
Zygote formation takes place inside the body.
Inside the body.
No. Viviparous means the animals which gives birth to
Young ones.
young ones. Of course, for this, development should take place inside body, no doubt. You have two terms, viviparous and viviparous. What do you mean by viviparous? Are you seeing me? What I am writing?
Yeah, yeah.
Viviparous means they viviparous. Young ones hatch out from young ones hatch out from eggs. Hatch out from eggs. They are called oviparous. Which is example for oviparous? Best example?
Ew.
Ave or birds. And also most of the reptiles. So human beings are viviparous or viviparous.
Viviparous.
Yeah, which give birth to young ones. Do you know that there are any mammals which lay eggs?
Sorry.
Mammals laying eggs. Which are they? Can you know the example for that? Mammals which lay eggs. Or what you say? Egg laying mammals. Have you heard about this? Do you know the example? Egg laying mammals? Do you know that? Srishti?
No.
No.
Can you recall? Have you heard about echidna?
Sorry.
Echidna, platypus. Are you seeing the board where I am writing?
Yes.
Yes? Echidna, platypus, these are all examples for egg-laying mammals. Egg-laying mammals. Okay. Echidna, also known as scaly anteater. Scaly anteater. Okay. Now let us see this. The reproductive events in humans include formation of gametes. You can see here, this is male gamete, spermatozoa, female gamete, ovum. The reproductive events in humans include formation of gametes, what is called gametogenesis. Gametogenesis. Gameto is gametes, genesis means formation. This gametogenesis, as you know, it involves two processes. One is spermatogenesis. Another one is oogenesis. Spermatogenesis results in the formation of spermatozoa or sperms. Oogenesis results in the formation of ova. So, the reproductive event in humans include one thing, formation of gametes, sperms in males and ovum in females. You also know that the gametes are also called sex cells. They are also called sex cells. Male sex cell is, what is that? Male sex cell is called male sex cell,
Spermatogonia.
sperm. Female sex cell,
Ovum.
Ovum.
ovum. Okay. Right? You must know the male sex organ, male primary sex organ is called what? Male primary sex organ.
Testes.
Testes.
Is female primary sex organ.
Ovary.
O- Ovary.
Ovaries. 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 Okay. So the reproductive events in humans include process of what is a gametogenesis, by which gametes are formed, then transfer of sperms into the female genital tract. You can see this is the female genital tract. Can you tell me what is this part called? What is this part? Yeah? What is it? Uterus. What is this part called?
Uterus.
This part,
Cervix.
pardon?
Endometrium.
Vagina. This part is called vagina. This part is called uterus.
Cervix.
This is called uterus. Entire part is called uterus. So the sperms pass through vagina. They pass through uterus. See, these are the sperms. Where they come now? Where they come? They come to fallopian tube or
Oviduct.
oviduct. And the sperms fertilize the egg in the oviduct. So transfer of sperms into female genital tract called insemination. So you have a term called insemination. Insemination. What is insemination? In what way? Insemination is different from ejaculation. What is the difference between the two? Insemination and ejaculation. What is the difference? Srishti, you know?
In
Gina?
insemination, sperm enter into the amplificanous junction, passing through vagina and uterus.
Ejaculation? What is ejaculation? Have you heard ejaculation? You know or no? Difference between the two? Dia? Dia. Srishti,
Yes, sir.
many times what happens? In case of maize, the semen comes from the penis on its own. Semen comes out, even though the penis is not introduced into the vagina. It comes out, it gets leaked out. And for this, female reproductive system is not must. It is not a must. Many times, whenever these men are in sleep, during their dreams, during their sleep period, they may get the semen out from their penis. And this is what is known as ejaculation. Insemination is the release of the semen inside the female reproductive tract. Inside the female reproductive tract, that is either in the vaginal canal or into the uterus. Whenever the penis is introduced into the vagina during what you call that process? What is that process called? What is that?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Coitus. Coitus. When the penis is introduced into the vagina, coitus is also called Coitus is also called. What are the other terms? What are the other terms? Coitus, dia, also called Srishti, also called
Population.
copulation, also called
Intercourse.
pardon, mating, also called intercourse. All these are only same. Coitus, copulation, mating, intercourse, during which the penis is introduced into the female reproductive part. Penis is introduced into female reproductive part and it's moved to and fro. At that time, the penis gets erected and suddenly it contracts and semen comes out. And this process is called insemination. If at all the semen comes out of the penis, suddenly, without the penis to be inside the vagina, it is called ejaculation. I hope it is understood. Totally
Yes, sir.
understood.
Yes.
Shall I go ahead? So
Yes, sir.
Yes.
once the semen is introduced, now what happens? The gametes fuse. Now, whenever these sperms come here, the sperms meet the egg and fusion of sperm nucleus with egg nucleus takes place and it is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. Fertilization results in the transformation of the egg into zygote. Okay? As a result of fertilization, zygote gets formed. Now, what happens later? The zygote, you can see here, this is the fertilized egg or zygote. Zygote undergoes repeated and rapid. Zygote undergoes repeated and rapid mitotic division, mitotic, not meiotic, mitotic division, resulting in the formation of what is called morula or blastula, and this process is known as cleavage. So, zygote undergoes division, undergoes cleavage, cleavage transforms the zygote into morula, then into blastocyst, and this blastocyst, the fertilization is followed by formation and development of a blastocyst. So you can see here, this is a zygote. Zygote divides, forms of 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells, 16 cells. Then, at the beginning of the 8th cell, it is called morula. From 16 cell, it is called blastocyst. And this blastocyst attaches to the wall of the uterus. And this embedding of this blastocyst on the wall of the uterus is called implantation. Implantation is attachment or adhering of the blastocyst on the wall of the uterus. After this implantation, what happens? Gestation. Implantation is followed by gestation. Implantation means a woman getting conceived. If you say that a woman got conceived, means she has become pregnant. Pregnancy is also called gestation. Right? So, blastocyst attaches to the uterus and thereafter it grows. And this is what is called pregnancy period, embryonic development period, also called gestation. Gestation is followed by parturition. After the pregnancy period over, it results in the birth of the baby, and this birth of the baby, this process is called parturition. Parturition is also known as, what is it called? Delivery. You can see one person is doing some cesarean delivery, and all others are watching the monitor, computer monitor, to see how he is doing the cesarean surgery. You learned that these reproductive events occur after puberty, right? All these, whatever you have heard, they occur after puberty, right? Clear? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You have doubt?
No, sir.
Any doubt?
No.
Are you following my lecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Are you taking on the points?
Yes.
Okay. And you have taken down my number also. Okay. Now I wanted
Yes.
to know what you mean by puberty. All these events I said it takes place after puberty. You tell me what you mean by puberty, attaining puberty, when you will attain puberty. Come on, come on.
In women, when first menstrual occurs.
Whenever a girl starts getting menstrual cycle, we say that she has reached puberty. Is it that any such a change in case of a men?
In men, uh, in men, hormone level increases. Hypothalamic hormone.
No, that is true. Now, in case of woman, you get every month cycle. What is that first cycle called?
Maniac.
Menarche.
Menarche. Last cycle?
Menopause.
Menopause.
Menopause. Is there any male menarche? Male menarche. Dia? Is there any male menarche? Is there any male menopause? Does it? Do you come across menopause in males also? No. Menarche, in case of a males, there is nothing like a menarche what you see in women, but in males also, when they attain puberty, one day when they are in sleep, all of a sudden, some gelatinous fluid starts coming out from their penis. It was not before. All of a sudden, one day they realize that something sticky has come out from the penis, and that is an indication that male attained puberty. If at all, in case of female, attaining puberty is indicated by her first menstrual period, and we call it menarche. Now you tell me, on an average, when a girl gets her menarche, at what age?
13 to 14.
16.
16th? That means up to SSLC? Up to 10th standard? She is not getting the menarche at all? Dia? What may be your guess? You might have heard that some of your friends are telling that I got here, and some other telling I got a long back here, I got recently here. Am I right? Dia is smiling. When one may get? Generally, it is said that when a girl is celebrating her 10th birthday, when a boy is celebrating his 11th birthday, generally they attain puberty. It need not be 10th only. 10th means you will be approximately in a 10th means approximately in 4th or 5th standard. But it is too early, It is too early. Generally, when a girl gets her menarche during her high school classes. Am I right? During 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard. Am I right? Am I right, Dia?
Yes.
Yeah, that means around 12th year. Need not be at the 10th age, 10th year. It may be at the 12th, 13th, 14th. Okay, anyhow. So this is the age when a boy or girl gets puberty. You know what is the indication of puberty in case of female? What is the indication of puberty except there is a menarche? Do you see any bodily changes when a girl attains menarche? Any change, bodily change? You know, you know. What is that bodily change? Generally, when a girl attains puberty, her breast size starts increasing. Am I right? Breast starts gradually increasing. So this is always associated with the menarche. Okay, menarche. And this point, that is, whenever you see that the breast size starts getting increased, and this is called, what is meant by, that is what called telarch. Telarch. This is called telarch. Have you heard about this term? Are you
No,
following
sir.
me? Srishti,
No.
Yes, sir.
are you seeing the screen?
No, we can't.
Huh?
No.
No, sir.
No? Okay. Are you seeing now?
No, sir.
No?
No, it's not visible. I
One
thought
minute.
you purposely stopped the presentation.
No, no, no. I think no. Hello?
No, not yet.
I don't know what is happened. Share screen. Yeah. Now?
No,
No?
no. Can you otherwise like stop and again
Okay, I'll do that.
rejoin? Yeah.
I shall do that. I shall do that. Something had got stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I think now you can see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It's coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have mentioned a term. What is that term called? Did you understand the term? Right? It is called telarch. Thelarche. Srishti, can you read my handwriting?
Yes. You have learned that this handwritten
Pardon, handwritten.
till
Telarch. Okay. So I hope you can follow my handwriting. Okay.
yes.
So you know that now all these whatever you have said, that is gamete formation, prior to that insemination, gamete formation or gametogenesis, then first it is gametogenesis, then it is insemination, then it is fertilization, then it is formation of this blastocyst, then attachment of the blastocyst on the internal uterus wall, implantation, gestation, partition, all these you see when a boy or girl attain sexual maturity, puberty. So, maturity is different from puberty. Maturity is different. Now, for many of the matter, you may not be mature enough. Simply maturity means it is the development of your ability to analyze the matter. Sexual maturity means puberty. Okay. There are remarkable differences between reproductive events in the male and in the female. There are differences in the reproductive event in the male and female. For example, sperm formation continues even in old men. That's what I said. That's what I said. There is no, what I said? What I said? There is no male, diya. What did I say? Diya. What did I say? There is no male menopause. No. In male, the sperm formation continues even in old men. But the formation of the ovum ceases in women around the age of 50 years. At the age of, around the age of 50 years, the ovum formation in women ceases. What do you mean by ceases? Stops. What do you call that particular event?
Menopause.
Menopause. Okay? But there is no menopause in case of male. Look here. Look here. What do you think, Srishti? Who is this? Who is this?
Me.
You might have thought that it is what? Grandpa.
Me.
Huh? He is not grandfather. This Buddha, he is telling that this is his son, Ramjit, aged 94. He says that it is his baby, it is his son, not grandchild. That means even at the age of 94, there is a production of sperms in him. Sperm production is there. And even he can become father at the age of 94, not grandfather. Okay? Okay? Have you seen this gentleman? Have you heard of this gentleman? Charlie
Yes.
Chaplin.
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin, at the age of 73, his youngest son got born when he was 73. Charlie Chaplin. Of course, he got 11 children. Charlie Chaplin, 11 children. But he got 4 times married. That is different. So what I wanted to tell you is that in case of men, sperm formation continues even at the old age. Now let us examine male and female reproductive system. Right? Look here. The male reproductive system is located in the pelvis region. What do you mean by pelvis region? Which region is called pelvis region? Pelvis region is nothing but lower abdomen region. Lower abdomen region is nothing but, it is the region below your belly button. You know belly button? Srishti, you know belly button?
Yes.
You heard belly button? Diya,
Yes.
you know belly button? Yeah? Below the belly button, it is also called navel. The portion of the stomach, portion of the abdomen below the belly button is called lower abdomen, also called pelvis region. The male reproductive system is located in the pelvis region, and male reproductive system includes a pair of testes. That means two, along with accessory ducts, glands, and external genitalia. We shall study all these one by one. Okay? So, male reproductive system includes a pair of testes. You know, TES is a plural. TES is a singular. So, look here. This is what you have. A pair of testes. You have one testis here, on the other side, on the other side. And you have here the, apart from these testes, these, what do you come across? Accessory ducts. You have here epididymis. You have here, what's difference? You do come across the ducts here, ejaculatory duct, urethra, etc. All these are accessory ducts. And you also have gland. See, prostate gland. You have seminal glands. So these together constitute male reproductive system. Male reproductive system consists of a pair of testes along with their ducts and glands and external genitalia. External genitalia. Okay. Now, would you like to have 5 minutes break or shall we continue? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Shall we continue up to 4 o'clock or you want 5 minutes break?
No, sir. You don't want to.
You don't want to? You don't want to break?
No.
Dia? Dia? No.
No,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Good girls. Good girls. Okay. So don't scold me later. Okay. So let me continue now. So tell me, Srishti, without looking into the book, what male reproductive system consists of?
Pair of testes, accessory duct, glands, and external genitalia.
Okay. Now, since you have studied this in your college, can I ask you what all ducts you come across in the male reproductive system? What duct you have inside the testis? Where sperms are produced?
To store sperms,
No, that storing sperm is different. Which stores sperms?
sorry,
Which one stores sperms? Can you name the accessory ducts of the male reproductive system?
seminiferous tubule,
Yeah,
reticule,
semivestibule,
reticule,
irritated testis.
epididymis,
No, now let me know. Semivestibule leads to rete testis. Rete testis leads to,
epididymis.
no. There is another
No,
duct.
no, vas efferents,
Vasa efferentia. It leads to
epididymis,
epididymis. It leads to
vas deferens,
vast difference. Vast difference joins with the duct of seminal and forms
ejaculatory duct.
ejaculated duct. Ejaculated duct continues with the urethra. Very good. Now, when Srishti has given this much point, Dia feels very bad, sad, because I have not asked any questions to her. Okay. Dia, tell me, what glands are there associated with the male reproductive system? Glands.
Prostate gland,
Yeah.
bulbourethral gland,
Yeah. Prostate gland, seminal vesicles, and bulbourethral gland are the glands. Do you know any other name for bulbourethral gland?
Cowper's gland,
Yeah, Cowper's gland. See, Srishti is very good. Cowper's gland. Do you remember any gland like a Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland in a female? Have you heard? Okay. You know what is the function of this Cowper's gland?
lubrication,
Huh?
lubrication,
Yeah, lubrication. What do you mean by lubrication? Now, no-
to make easy passage for sperm,
now you know whenever this penis is moving through vagina, you might have got a doubt. Is it not that it is hurting? Is it not that some part of the penis gets damaged Or is it not that the inner part of the vagina is getting hurt? No, nothing happens because some secretion comes out from this bulbourethral gland or Cowper's gland. It gets applied onto the outer surface of the penis. When the penis is moving through the vagina, it moves very slowly. It moves very softly. And like that, whatever you come across Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland in case of a male, similarly, you have what is called Bartholin's gland in female. In female, on the outer side of the vagina, there are glands called Bartholin's gland. Bartholin's gland also help in lubrication. Bartholin gland also produces some lubricant. The lubricant produced here by Cowper's gland and there by Bartholin's gland. These enable the penis to move through the vagina smoothly. Understood? Clear? Clear? Now let us
Yes, sir.
now let us study little bit more. I hope you see this. Yes?
No, sir.
No, oh my God, yeah, this is what's happening. Whenever I talk to you, I just come out and okay, entire screen. Now you see, right? You see now, right? Okay. So this diagram is important. Now let us see. Testes are situated. Are you seeing that, Srishti?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Testes are situated outside the abdominal cavity within a pouch called scrotum. So you have, if at all, I just write the penis in it, there is a pouch. And this pouch, inside the pouch, you come across the testis. One testis is here, you would come across another testis on the other side. Two more. This is the one part of the other side. And this is the one. The scrotum helps in maintaining low temperature. The scrotum is kept outside, away from the body. Away from the body. The scrotum helps in maintaining low temperature of the testis, at least 2 to 2.5 degrees centigrade lower than the normal internal body temperature. And this low temperature is necessary for spermatogenesis, right? Suppose if these testes are held, testes are always kept away. See, this is the testis. It is kept away from the body. If this is the abdomen region, it is away from the body. It is kept away from the body. If the testis is held very close to the body, what will happen? If the testis is always placed closer to the body, what may happen? What may happen? Now, by remaining inside the scrotum, the testis is moved away from the abdomen, and thereby 2 to 2.5 degrees centigrade lower. Suppose the testis is placed close to the body, what will happen? What will happen? Srishti, what will happen if the testis is held close to the body?
Temperature.
Pardon? Right?
Temperature increase.
Temperature raises. If it is placed very close to the abdomen, temperature raises. Thereby what will happen? The man will become impotent. He will become impotent. He will lose the ability to show the production of sperms. Understood? He will fail to show sperm production. Right? Now, is it that in all mammals it is like this? Do you know any mammal where the testes are not held away from the body? And in one mammal, which you come across very often, the testes are present inside the abdomen. What we say? Testes are intra-abdominal. Intra-abdominal. Here, In case of man, in case of man, in case of man, they are extra abdominal. Extra abdominal means outside the abdomen. Extra abdominal means outside the abdomen. Extra abdominal. Here, in some mammals, it is intra-abdominal. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? In which mammal?
No, I.
Huh? Srishti,
Yes, sir.
do you know any mammal which you see where testes are intra-abdominal, within the abdomen, not hanging on either side of the penis? Dia?
No, sir.
No? Guess. This animal you see not every day. You come across them every now and then. Srishti?
Monkey.
No? It starts with the E.
Elephant.
Huh? Dia?
Elephant.
Ah, in elephant, the testes are intra-abdominal. Intra-abdominal testes. You don't see any testes hanging on either side of the penis here. Right? Intra-abdominal. And you know, have you heard about a bat?
Yes.
Yeah, in bats are also intra-abdominal. In aquatic mammals like whales, they are also intra-abdominal. Okay? Intra-abdominal. And even in case of egg-laying mammals, I have already told you, egg-laying mammals like platypus and all, platypus, it is intra-abdominal. Intra-abdominal. Okay? Understood? Now, let us continue further. In adults, each testis is oval in shape, and you must remember the length with a length of about 4 to 5 centimeter and width of about 2 to 3 centimeter. Half of that. 4 to 5. Half of 4 is 2. Half of 5 is 2.5, round it to 3. So, they are oval in shape. Oval in shape. With 4 to 5 centimeter length and 2 to 3 centimeter width. And outer to the testis, you come across some dense covering. In NCERT book, they don't say what is the dense covering, but remember, testis is covered by a dense covering, which include one, outermost is tunica vaginalis. Inner to that, you come across another layer called tunica albuginea. Can you read this? Dia? Dia?
Yes.
Can you read? Is it visible?
Tunica.
Yes or no?
Tunica albuginea.
Yeah, spelling you can read?
Tunica
Yeah.
albuginea.
Okay, fine. Tunica albuginea is the inner one. Tunica vaginalis is outer one. Tunica vaginalis is a serous layer. That means it is a fluid-filled layer. Fluid-filled cover. Serous cover. Fluid-filled cover. So testis has two covering. Tunica vaginalis and tunica albuginea. Each testis has about 250 compartments, important, and each compartment, and these compartments are called testicular lobule. One testis, inside the testis, 250 testicular lobules. Lobules are the smaller lobes. There are 250 testicular lobules. In each lobule, we come across we come across 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. 1 to 3. Remember, in each test is 250 lobules. In each lobule, 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubules are the tubules which are concerned with the production of sperms. Seminiferous tubules are concerned with the production of sperms. Look here. This is what you have. These are the seminiferous tubules. There are 1 to 3 in each of the. These are the lobule. These are the lobules. Inside the lobule, this is what you have the lobule. These are lobule. So like that, there are 250 lobules. In each lobule, we come across 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. See, this is what seminiferous tubule. Or if at all I take, see, this is what you have. Let me say that this is the testis. If you take the cross section of testis, you take a cross section of testis, you see inside the testis, if you take, you'll come across tubules like this. Tubules like this. So these tubules are called seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. Right? So this is what you have. One seminiferous tubule, second, third, then fourth, fifth, like that. Okay. So each seminiferous tubule is lined on its inside by 2 types of cells. Very important. Each seminiferous tubule, suppose I write one seminiferous tubule like this, another seminiferous tubule like this. Inside this seminiferous tubule, you would come across 2 types of cells. So, what you should know that seminiferous tubules are lined by an epithelium. They are lined by an epithelium. And this epithelium, whatever you come across inside seminiferous tubule, this epithelium is called germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium, and it is nothing but modified cuboidal epithelium. Germinal epithelium, nothing but modified cuboidal epithelium. So these cells of the germinal epithelium, they form what is called, each seminiferous tubule is lined by 2 types of cells called, this is male germ cell. And in between you have some other cell. This is called Sertoli cell. This is called male germ cell. This is called Sertoli cell. So these are called male germ cells. Or they are also called spermatogonia. Spermatogonia. And in between that, you come across another peculiar type of cells, and these are somewhat spindle-shaped cells. These cells are called Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells. There are 2 types of cells lining each seminiferous tubule. Diya or Srishti, do you know what is the another name for Sertoli cell? And what is the function of the Sertoli cell?
Function is to provide nutrition to the sperm.
Yeah, very good. Who is this, Srishti?
Yes.
Srishti, can you tell me what is the another name for Sertoli cell?
Sir, I don't know another name.
You don't remember. Sertoli cells are also called nurse cells because they nourish growing germ cells, nurse cells. Or is it that, Srishti, you heard about this term? Can you read this? Can you read this?
Tentacular cells.
Sus-tentacular cells. Have you heard about sus-tentacular cells or nurse cell?
No, sir.
You have not heard. So, Sertoli cells are also called nurse cell or sus-tentacular cells. And these nurse cells or sus-tentacular cells, they provide a nutrition or nourishment to the growing germ cells. Let us see this. Can you see here? Can you see here? So this is what one seminiferous tubule. This is the second seminiferous tubule, and you have here whatever I said. These are all germinal epithelial cells, and these germinal epithelial cells, they get differentiated as German epithelial cells are nothing but modified cuboid epithelium, and they form what is called, see, what is this called? Spermatogonium.
Spermatogonium.
What is this called? Pyramid-like cell, Sertoli cell. So lining the seminiferous tubule, you have sperm mother cell or spermatogonia, and Sertoli cell or the nurse cell. Spermatogonium or sperm mother cell, they form sperms later. They give rise to sperms. Sertoli cell, they just take care of the growing germ cells, that is dividing spermatogonium. Now, the male germ cells undergo male germ cells. What other name for that? What is it also called?
Spermatogonium.
Spermatogonia. Spermatogonia is a plural. Spermatogonium is a singular. Spermatogonium, spermatogonium, spermatogonium is a singular. Is a singular. And gonia is a plural. So the male germ cells undergo, remember, meiotic division. So it is not only meiotic, the male germ cells undergo first mitotic. Write down first mitotic, and then meiotic, Male germ cells undergo first mitotic and then meiotic division, finally leading to the formation of sperm. While Sertoli cells provide nutrition to the germ cell. So you must remember, the germ cell means, growing germ cell means, it includes the spermatogonia, it includes the primary spermatocyte, it includes the secondary spermatocyte, it includes the spermatid. All these are different stages of growing germ cells, dividing germ cells. Understood? Finally, the male germ cells divide by meiosis and forms this sperm, and Sertoli cells provide nourishment to the germ cell. Okay? The region outside the seminiferous tubule, the region outside the seminiferous tubule is called interstitial space. And this contains small blood vessels and interstitial cells or Leydig cells. Now, what do you mean by that? The regions outside seminiferous tubule. Now I said, this is one big testis, and you have taken a section, and what you come across these sections? What are these? What are these? What are these? What are
Testicular
these?
lobe.
Pardon? Yes? Pardon? These are seminiferous tubule. Inside the seminiferous tubule, these are the seminiferous tubule, seminiferous tubule, seminiferous tubule. All these are seminiferous tubules. All these are seminiferous tubules. In between, can you see here? Can you see a space? Can you see the
Yes.
space? The space present in between the seminiferous tubule is called interstitial space. In this interstitial space, you come across some cells. Interstitial space. You do come across blood vessels and some cells, and these cells are called interstitial cells or Leydig cells, because they are found in the space called interstitial space. Interstitial space is a space present between the seminiferous tubule. And in this interstitial space, we have cells, and these cells are called Leydig cells or interstitial cells, and also we come across some blood vessels. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
See, this is the diagrammatic sketch of a seminiferous tubule. What is this called? What is this called? This one whole structure,
Subdivision.
seminiferous tubule. What you call this? What do you call
Male
this?
germ cell.
Huh? You are right.
Interstitial.
Interstitial space with interstitial cell. Interstitial cells are also called
Leydig cell.
Leydig cell. Okay, right? Now, you can see here, This is what one seminiferous tubule. This is another seminiferous tubule, and this space, whatever you come across, this space is interstitial space, and these cells are leading cells. Leading cells are also called
Interstitial.
Interstitial cells.
interstitial cells. Interstitial cells, right? Leading cells or interstitial cells synthesize and secrete testicular hormones called androgen. Androgen is general, and this androgen particularly, it is called testosterone. Testosterone, male hormone. Leading cells synthesize and secrete testicular hormones called androgen, especially testosterone. And in these interstitial cells, we also come across some cells called immunologically competent cells. That means these cells take part in the immunity of the body. Now, this is what I heard. Now, let us take up. So far, you have studied about the testes, right? Right? Dia, Dia,
Yeah.
Dia. Where are you, Dia? Yeah. Now, Dia and Srishti not supposed to see down, not supposed to see any other answer. Just recall what we have studied. Dia, can you show me your notes to the camera? Can you please bring it to the camera? Whatever you have taken down? Oh, you are taking down everything on the book only, not in the notes. Huh? Srishti, let me see your notes. Let me see what you have taken down. Show it very close to the camera. Put it close to. Oh, you are made for each other. You both of you are writing on this textbook only. Huh? You don't write on separate notes.
Sir, we do right, but for reading, we get easily we easily notice these notes. That's why we
But
write
but
in text
but
too.
but Srishti, later your pages will get filled up that much. You'll not be knowing what is there, where it is. You feel so much tense when the examination near approaches. Okay, it's fine if at all you are well versed with that. Okay, no problem. But you must write down and you must read each and every point. Okay, right? Now, are you happy with the teaching?
Yes, sir.
Are you following me?
Yes.
Are you going to bring a few more students?
We will try.
Huh?
We'll
Yes, we
try
will
our best.
try.
You didn't try? You will try.
Yeah.
Now you tell me, Srishti, how many friends you will bring? एक, दो,
Like
तीन, चार, पांच,
two. Help us.
two. And Dia,
2 1.
two. And is it that Srishti and Dia are going to bring the same two? Different to two.
Different.
Different to two. Okay, right? You just tell about the classes. We just do the class like this. I do the class like this. I stop in between. I call you. I ask you the doubts and all. Yeah. Oh, Srishti got angry on me. She disappeared. Okay. Come on, Srishti. Come on. Who will tell me what we have studied? You just, in brief, you tell me about the testes. Section of the testes. Quick, quick, quick. Dia, you can start. D comes first. S comes next in a dictionary.
Testis is the primary hormones of the male.
Huh?
it has there is two pair of testes.
Yeah. Two pairs of testes? You come across a...
Pair of testes
Yeah.
is situated outside the abdominal cavity.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to relate to that. How much temperature is less than the body?
2 to 2.5.
Yeah, less than the body. And why? At the body temperature, our body cannot produce a sperm. Spermatogenesis is not possible. To effect this spermatogenesis, body temperature should be 2 to 2.5 less. That is why the testes are thrown out into a separate sac. Okay, come on, Srishti.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Yeah, each testis have about 250 compartments called testicular lobules. Each lobule contains 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules. And outside seminiferous tubules, the space is known as interstitial space, and it contains interstitial cell, also known as Leydig cell. Each testis contain necessary ducts like seminiferous tubule, retic testis, vas deferens, epididymis, vasa efferentia, and the vas deferens along with seminal vesicle duct open as ejaculatory duct, and inside seminiferous tubule there are two types of cells. One cell, the male germ cell, also known as spermatogonia, and the Sertoli cell, which provide the nutrition to the developing sperm.
Developing germ cells. If you have to say sperm, only sperms will get. Now the food is given to spermatogonia. Food is also given to primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, spermatid. They are all different stages of developing germ cells. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Okay, right. Now let me just continue again. Let me continue. Yeah. The male sex accessory ducts include retate testes. I hope you see the board.
Yes, sir.
Vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vas deferens. These are all present, and these are all male sex accessory ducts. Look here. This is what? Seminiferous tubule, leading to retate testis, leading to vasa efferentia, leading to epididymis, which leads to vas deferens or ductus deferens. The seminiferous tubule of the testis, seminiferous tubules of the testis, open into vasa efferentia, this vasa efferentia, through retate testis. These are the retate testis. So, putting it another way, seminiferous tubules lead to retate testis opens into vasa efferentia. The vasa efferentia leave the testis, open into epididymis. Epididymis is located along the posterior surface of each testis. The testis is anterior surface of testis. You are seeing the testis from this end, from this angle. And this is anterior and this is posterior. This is posterior. So you must know that the epididymis is located along the posterior surface of each testis. The epididymis leads to. So this is what you have the epididymis here now. The epididymis, this epididymis leads to vas deferens. Vas deferens is also called ductus deferens. Epididymis leads to vas deferens. That ascends, that means coming up. That ascends to the abdomen, ascends. This is what you have in the scrotum. It comes up, this abdomen region, it ascends to the abdomen and loops over the urine bladder. See, this is urine bladder. It is urine bladder. It loops over, circles over, loops over the urine bladder, loops over the urine bladder, and It receives, what is that? The vas difference. Vas difference receives a duct from seminal viscera. This is what seminal viscera you have. Seminal viscera. So if this is what you have, the vas difference coming here. Vas difference coming here. Vas difference. It receives a duct from the seminal viscera. So this is the duct from seminal viscera, and it joins with the duct and continues as urethra. But from that, it gets the duct from the urine bladder called urethra. Urethra. So this ejaculate duct opens or leads to urethra. Leads to urethra. Okay. So the epididymis leads to vas difference. Epididymis leads to vas difference. Vas difference puts a circle over that. It loops over the urine bladder, and later it receives a duct from seminal skull and opens into the urethra by means of what is known as ejaculatory duct. So this is what you have, ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct. Here, this is vas difference, and is the duct of the seminal skull, and together form ejaculatory duct. Okay. The ejaculatory duct. These ducts, 1 minute. These ducts store and transport sperms from testes to the outside through urethra. What ducts? Epididymis. Prior to that, you have seen that of the vas efferentia. Prior to that, you have seen the retracted testes. All these are accessory ducts. So all these ducts store and transport sperms from the testes to the outside to the urethra. To the urethra. To the urethra. Right? The urethra, see, this is what urethra. The urethra originates from urinary bladder. The urethra originates from urinary bladder, extends down, comes down, extends to the penis. This is urethra, it comes like this and passes to the penis. It extends, urethra originates from the urine bladder and extends to the penis to its external opening. This opening of the penis is called urethral opening or urethral meatus. Urethral meatus. So the urethra is joined by ejaculatory duct. So I repeat again, vas difference joins in the duct of seminal skull and forms ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct joins the urethra and opens to the outside. Urethra passes through the penis and opens outside by means of what is called urethral meatus. Meatus is opening. Urethral meatus. Right? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Right. Now let us see. The penis is the male external genitalia. If the penis is a male external genitalia, what is female external genitalia is called? Penis is male external genitalia. What is female external genitalia is called? Female external genitalia is called. Come on. Female external genitalia. Srishti. Srishti.
Yes, sir.
What is it called?
Um,
Huh? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Vulva. V-U-L-V-A. Vulva. Vulva is a female external genitalia. I'll show you that later. Okay? Vulva. So, penis is the male external genitalia and penis is made up of special tissues. It is only in the NCERT book they say like that. Do you know what are these special tissues? Dia? Srishti? Srishti? Do you know what are
No,
these?
sir.
Yeah. There are two special tissues. It is made up of special tissue called corpora cavernosa, one tissue, and another tissue is called corpus spongiosum. These are the two species, two tissues. It is made up of special tissue called corpora cavernosa. You have to take down. Corpora cavernosa is responsible for erection of a penis. Is responsible for erection of the penis. Is responsible for erection of the penis. And corpus spongiosum is responsible for contraction of the penis, responsible for contraction of a penis, penis, and insemination, insemination. I repeat, the penis is made up of special tissue. One tissue is called corpora cavernosa. So I hope you know. For the penis to be introduced into the vagina, listen to me very carefully, Srishti and Dia. For the penis to be introduced into vagina, penis should become straight. Now, under normal circumstances, penis should be in this position. Whatever you see here, this position. It is called a limping position. Limping position. Whenever this male gets sexually excited, his penis, without his knowledge, becomes straight. Not only that it becomes straight, this penis should remain straight, should remain solid. Then only penis can be introduced into the vagina. Otherwise, it is not possible. So this erection of the penis is due to a tissue called corpora cavernosa. During this erection, blood rushes here to the penis and penis becomes straight and solid and hard. And this is due to that of corpora cavernosa. And once the penis is introduced into the vagina, suddenly the penis contracts. That is corpus spongiosum tissue. It contracts and makes these urethral opening, urethral orifice, or whatever urethral aperture is there, urethral orifice is there, urethral meatus is there to open. It should open. Otherwise, you must know one thing. Listen to me carefully. You must know one thing. This urethral orifice, or what you say, urethral opening, urethral meatus, it by default remains closed. That aperture by default remains closed. I repeat, the aperture which is present at the tip of the penis under normal circumstances remains closed. Whenever a boy goes to the toilet, washroom, and whenever he wants to urinate, at that time it opens. At that time, urethral meatus opens, let the urine come out. Once that urine is completely passed out, again that urethral meatus closes. Now, when this copulation takes place, what are the other terms for copulation? What are the other terms for copulation? What are other terms for copulation?
Coitus,
Yeah? Coitus?
mating,
Yeah? Mating?
intercourse,
Intercourse. During this coitus, mating, or intercourse, when the penis is introduced into the vagina, this corpus spongiosum suddenly to contracts and makes these urethral meatus to open. Urethral meatus has to open to let the semen to come out. Therefore, corpora cavernosa is concerned with the erection of the penis. Corpus spongiosum is concerned with the release of the semen to the penis in the female genital tract, what is called insemination. Okay, let me stop it here. I will continue in my next class. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? See you.